I've had some guy friends who I was always like friends with, but I think if you opened that door of possibility to dating, they would probably take it.
Well, here's the thing.
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I think
No way.
Okay.
I think
I did in college. I did check, and it was like he was texting another girl.
See?
But it was I had an instinct to do that. Otherwise, if I didn't have the instinct, I wouldn't. But I had an instinct to be like, wait a minute.
You should trust your partner. Why?
At least you asked for an audit.
Sometimes it's asked. I reserve the right. Just like when a restaurant reserves the right to reserves the right to refuse
We need to get
service.
you a badge.
I've been seeing like legal meeting here.
I have like a waiver, like when you enter the relationship.
Guys, check out her singles and her next singles event.
Check it out. It's non-toxic dating for Daisies. You're being a hypocrite.
I'm a total hypocrite. I'm not denying that. If it serves me in my
I
best
was like, give me the
interest.
smoke. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
And also-
I want to change my red
But I
flag.
also think
What's going on, guys? My name's Tarun Shetty. Welcome back to the Convo Sutra. But before we begin, let's do a quick intro for audio listeners.
What's up, guys? It's Jazz from the Hot Chai Pod, a Bollywood film and gossip show.
Hey guys, I'm Priya Mehta. I am a comedian, actor, and producer.
Hello, I'm Tatum Price. I'm a comedian, actress, and a podcast producer, and I'm usually behind the cameras. At
Yeah,
this
Tatum,
time.
welcome. I've been trying to get you on for a while, and you've done such a fantastic job, both of you, you and Oscar.
Thank you.
And the twins, who I never see anymore. But you guys are all fabulous here. You podcaster, and you're a really funny comedian. So I was like, we have comedians on, so want to get you on the show.
Thank you. Yeah, I like our little Saturday crew.
How long have you been doing comedy for?
I say adamantly after the pandemic, so 2021, but I
Yeah.
was doing comedy for 2 years in Miami, but wasn't really taking it seriously, kind of, like having fun drinks before the shows, not really thinking.
Still not taking it serious.
Yeah. And then I moved to LA though, and I was like, oh, it's very competitive. You really have to fight for your stage time. And if you actually want to make a career out of this, you got to hone in tunnel vision. So then I quit my waitressing job, and I was like, okay, I'm utilizing my nights now for stand-up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Priya's a hustler in town. I'm glad you guys are on the same show.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm kind of on a
nice.
similar path. I started before COVID, and then COVID hit, and then when I came to LA, I think I got in full swing, like 2022.
Okay, cool.
So-
Where were you living before LA?
Atlanta.
Okay, nice. Atlanta has a great comedy scene too.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even in the comedy scene or entertainment scene in Atlanta. I was actually in finance, so I was just doing it on the
wow.
side. So I
Okay.
was just like kind of, again, just like not taking it seriously, just trying it out. And then when I
Yeah.
came to LA, I was like, oh yeah, the
Okay.
scene's different here. You gotta be
Yeah.
rough and tough.
I was shocked when you had to like wait in line and put your name in a bucket for like 3 minutes. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Crazy.
But I'm still doing that. So.
Yeah.
Or create your own show like what Priya does and sell it out.
Yeah, I produce
Yeah.
my own shows now, and I'm always looking for female comics.
Okay, great.
So let's
Yes.
do it.
Where's your show? What theater?
I've done it at a bunch of comedy clubs. I did Haha Comedy Club. I've
Okay,
done
nice.
Bourbon Room, which closed down. Laugh Factory.
the Bourbon Room closed down.
Bourbon Room closed down. It was my favorite venue because it was so huge. I like
Yes.
packed it. It was like the capacity was 250 people, and I
Yeah.
packed it.
No, that was a cool spot.
I've done it at Starlight Cabaret, which is a brand new comedy club in Studio City. Thank you.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yes.
yeah.
We'll exchange content.
Yeah,
And
for
Jazz
sure.
is kind of like a comedian.
Totally.
She's naturally funny.
Yes.
I'm on the side.
she naturally
snarky
funny?
comedian. Yeah. Well, I don't work at it. I don't rehearse my jokes before I come here.
How was your singles event?
That's tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Plug it. Oh, wait, no, it's gonna
That'll be
it's gonna
great.
go
That'll be
after.
great.
So
comedy
2 weeks
material.
ago, we had a cool.
We should talk about this regardless. Jazz, like Priya, put together this amazing singles event.
Yeah, South Asian singles event. We just saw that there was room in the space for it, and people are really into IRL dating, I think, right now. And people are getting dating app fatigue for sure. So we're hoping we're gonna make it like a really fun experience. By the time this comes out, we have a numerologist coming, we have like a musical performance, we have like a very curated game. So
That's awesome.
It should be a little different than like your average, just like crowded bar mixer.
Tatum, so if you want to marry an Indian dude, tomorrow's your
Tomorrow,
day.
we are welcoming all
Yeah.
South Asian, on J-Date, they used to have like Jewish, or you could also mark like willing to convert.
Yes. I'll be willing to convert.
That's funny.
Number 9. I'm number 9.
Willing to tan a little.
And for audio listeners, Jazz is wearing a hot pink dress.
Polka dot.
Okay.
I love the polka dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom bought this for me.
That's so cute.
Cute.
And Priya's also wearing this cool racer jacket.
Yeah.
This is actually Alyssa's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so
Gave it
funny.
to you?
So for my show, I usually am very like, my go-to is like very comfortable on stage, but like I was like, this time I want to look hot.
I saw the all leather, three-piece leather
Right?
outfit.
Well, and then Alyssa was performing a couple days before, and she's a rock star. And
You
she
stole her
always
jacket?
I saw her on stage, and she always has these fire fits. She looks sexy. She's confident, and we have the same body type because I'm always like really skinny. And it's funny because I've kind of had this like body dysmorphia of like I've always been too skinny, and it's not the same as being too fat, but I never felt like comfortable in my own body, or I never felt like I looked good. It's
valid.
And finally now I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Everybody's on Ozempic. People want to be skinny. It's okay if I'm skinny, so I'm gonna show it.
Showcase it.
I was like, Alyssa, let me borrow some of your fits. So she gave me the leather and this jacket, and I felt great on stage. And I got so many compliments.
look
Like,
great.
damn girl, you look hot. Because usually I cover up my legs and my arms, and this I went on stage and I was like, listen,
started
I'm
stripping.
flaunting it, baby. Let's
Yeah.
go. Shout out to Alyssa for giving me the hot fit.
Your
but I'm still
stylist.
rocking this jacket. Yeah, it's great.
It fits like a leather glove.
It does. I feel like a rock star.
Yeah, all I heard is body dysmorphia, which I suffer from.
We all do.
I think everybody does a little
yeah,
bit.
we're all in LA.
It's obvious. I can't really talk about it because everyone's like, oh, it must be because it's not the same as being too fat. But it's on the other side of it of like you don't look normal, but like everyone's like, it must be really hard. You can eat whatever you want and not gain any weight. And I'm like, yeah, so I can't really talk about it, but I'm like, yeah, it's a thing.
It's definitely a thing. And I think I know some people on Ozempic, and I get it. I understand. Like, you want to keep up with the Joneses, and it's a struggle. Not everyone can lose weight the way you can.
Do you guys remember Slim Fast?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
of course.
that was like
still
the
there.
OG Ozempic
Wait,
of like
what's
just
Slim
drink
Fast?
this like chocolate milk.
What's Slim Fast?
It was like a
Oh,
chocolate
wait,
milk.
Slim Fast. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Diet, like a
I thought
diet
you said fest.
nutritional shake
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yes,
Yes,
that
got
I
it.
don't think actually worked. And then I actually have a funny, the South Beach diet. I booked a commercial. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for. I don't think so. I don't even know if it's still around. But I booked a commercial for the South Beach diet in Miami, and they were like, "Would you be okay with getting a spray tan?" And I've never had a spray tan before. And they brought a girl to my house. She did the whole spray tan, and I swear I looked 10 pounds thinner. And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's the South Beach diet is a fake tan."
Interesting.
The power of a spray tan.
Yeah,
I've never gotten a spray tan
That's
before.
like the Victoria's Secret models. They like spray them down and then they also contour them with body makeup, right? To
Yeah.
like accentuate the muscles, and same for like I think lifting competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's you don't have to change anything other than your skin tone.
See, for dudes, it's about like mass. I think guys are like,
Yeah.
oh, let's bulk up. So
Bulk,
you wear
yeah.
like a t-shirt, like one size smaller or something. I don't know.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a pure.
And like you said, like, oh, you don't feel like you have the right to talk about your body dysmorphia, but I do think a lot of guys who struggle with gaining weight, I think it's pretty common in like the brown community, like smaller Indian guys, they feel they can talk about like wanting their gains and bulking
Yeah.
up and like how that's a struggle. So
No, I know so many people on TRT, and it's like they have like normal jobs.
What's TRT?
testosterone replacement therapy.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, exactly.
I've been pumping
Are you
myself up.
on
Yeah.
TRT? Yeah, so I need to get on that or something. But no,
don't
so
Tarun, you look
TRT.
great.
So
Yeah, you're
that's
good.
the least of the concerns.
I don't like disproportionate. Like I don't like when you can
I
tell
don't like men
someone's
who are too
on.
bulky.
Yeah. I also
Yeah.
dated a guy who had like I'd say dated. It was only like a few dates because he had a timer of like when he had to eat protein. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's obsessive. That's
It's a form of an eating disorder too.
yeah, totally.
yeah, I know a guy. Just like he's got everything. I guess there are these companies that just make pre-made meals, so everything's
Yeah.
pre-made, like to the T. So even like what I'm drinking now, this coffee, you would never even touch this, but he looks great, I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
I like
But
to eat,
is he
so.
happy?
Exactly. Is anybody truly happy?
Is anybody happy? I don't think anyone's happy.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, we're happy.
Yeah.
Tarun, you're the odd one out today.
Yeah, you're not
Are
happy.
you happy?
I think I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Today
I
you're
have
happy.
to give Tarun a shout out. We performed at Comedy Store. I had never seen him do stand up. You killed it. You were so funny. I was cackling in the audience.
Oh, thank you.
It was so good, and it was so just like it was so well written, and you hit all the punchlines. I was so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm
Yes.
excited to see like what your material is on stage.
I've been performing almost 3 decades.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting now when people find out I do comedy, they're like, oh, you do stand up? When I started, there was no Indian comedians. It was like me, Russell Peters, and like 3 other guys. So it's really cool to see everybody come up now. So I appreciate that. You said that to me at the show too.
You did. You did such a
thank
good
you.
job. Yes, I want to
Appreciate it.
put you on my show for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No, but
Absolutely.
You guys,
Put us together so I can see his material.
Oh my God, yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to like put out a special or something. But her energy is so good. I told you, I just had Pallavi and Fizz on, by the way.
Nice.
And that show's so terrific, but your energy is so like infectious when you go on stage. Like you just bring, even on the podcast, I think I even texted you. I was like, hey, you know, you can drive the conversation here because she just has this energy that kind of just pushes it through no matter what. So I can always just rely on Priya to be that person.
Well, it's interesting because I think I'm feeding into that now where, you know, obviously like I've been performing more, I'm writing more, but I think my energy is my superpower where even if I'm on stage and I do a joke and stuff like that, and it doesn't land, I'm still going to keep that high energy going because that's me and that's literally what defines me. And it's just like, again, reps, more stage time. You learn this, but that's one of the things now that I'm like embracing to be like, yes, this is my biggest strength.
And the performance thing is really hard because I always felt like the writing was easier for me, but the actual performance was hard because I'm a natural writer. But you actually have the performance thing, so it's good.
you.
And the writing's good as well. So you got those two things combined. Like, you'll be
I was
unstoppable.
pleased with my Comedy Store set because I feel like it was my first time there.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I want to do a good job and kill it. And I wasn't producing the show because when you produce and host, I'm just like in 5 different worlds because you're dealing with all these different things. But when I'm a part of somebody else's show, you just focus on your set, you get in, you get out. You're not worrying about people texting you being like, where's parking? And I'm like on stage and I'm like, it's too late, homie. I'm already, you know what I mean? But it was great. I definitely have been focusing more on my like comedic sets versus like I love producing and hosting, but I think I've been doing just more shows and focusing on just like nailing a good set. And it's been awesome.
I think even Cat Williams said that in a podcast interview that he produces his own shows, even to this day, I think. A lot of these guys rent out their own theaters. I don't know if you know that or not. Like you see these like huge tours, they're renting out that venue and they're selling it out and they're making money back. So this producing skill is very valuable in this business.
Self-starting.
Self-starting.
Jazz knows.
Self-starting.
Should we get this question?
Okay.
She's like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm ready for a guided
Fired up.
discussion.
What if this became your thing, by the way, this dating thing? Like, if
What do you mean?
and it's already a success. You told me like you guys have sold a bunch of tickets. What if like you become the go-to?
What if
like,
I become the next
like,
SEMA auntie?
Exactly.
Oh my
I was about
God.
to say
So many
that.
people have been
That would be
messaging me about that.
amazing.
which
Jazz auntie.
Jazz auntie.
Jazz madam. You know,
Jazz madam. Jazz madam. Wait, that's so
I don't know.
legit. I love that.
Would you do that?
it's such a positive business in some ways, like helping people find love, right? That's like a noble goal. But it's not as easy, I think, as it looks when you actually get into like private matchmaking and stuff, which I think we might dabble with if there's interest. But the event stuff is kind of cool. So we'll have to see how it goes. But
You can make a ton of money off that.
Also, you're just presenting the opportunity to meet somebody. It's not like you're, thing of like you have to find. It's like at least you're just like, this is.
I want to be a
here's
little bit
buffet.
more forceful than usual. I don't want people just feeling like they can just have endless choice. It's enough. Do you want to get married or not? At some point, we have to make a commitment. Not me, but you guys.
Not me.
That's a human nature, though.
Yeah, it's really. You see this on that show, Indian Matchmaking with SEMA Auntie. Both sides are like, I could do better. And it's like, can you?
Oh, when people set me up, it's always with like some women, and I'm like, this is who you think I should match it with?
Well, see, you're part of the problem.
I am part of the problem.
Sometimes I think that about the
At
universe
least
too,
you're
though.
self-aware enough to know.
And like the universe brought this person into my life, and they think, or like,
the
it's like, did
universe.
I
There's
manifest
something to be
this?
said
Yes.
for.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tricky. Like you are. That's why so many people consult, like Indian people consult like astrologers and stuff to be like, is it my time? Is it this person? Should it be this sign that I'm supposed, zodiac sign that I'm supposed to go out with, or like?
I would trust a friend though to set me up with someone because I feel like they know your personality more, or like they know your
They know a part of your personality.
yeah.
Because they
I'm
like.
always worried if I mess it up and my friend, it's like my
Then they're
friend's
not
friend,
friends
and
with
I'm
you.
like, oh no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin that relationship.
It's your love. It's your
Setup is
partner.
tricky.
It's so
Setup is
important,
tricky.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never want to be a person who settles, though. Like I see a lot of people who settle, and I'm like, that cannot be me. I always have to keep my standard up, no matter how old and how decrepit I get. I can't settle.
But then what's something that would like help like make you settle? What if you settle for something that's like meets all your, or would you still be like, no, I can't settle?
They say a lot of men settle once they like lose their hair. There's some interesting like I think research on that. Like as soon as they
I love how you
don't
did
feel
research on this.
my 2 degrees are in psychology. If like you if you feel like out of place at like a singles bar, or like you feel like the quantity of mate potential is not there, then you feel like a little bit more likely to be like, okay, I want to just meet someone so I can literally settle down and stay indoors a little bit more.
Interesting.
Until you go to Turkey
But
and get a
unless
hair
you're-
transplant, and then
Or
you're like, I'm ready
we
for
have
round two.
It's a thing, right? Now we have like eternal youth. It's so interesting
Yeah.
with Botox and this and fertility treatments and stuff. Like it has extended the range of that window. And also then, but for you, you're so comfortable alone that I actually believe you when you say that you won't settle. Because a lot of people like aren't happy like sitting at home alone, but he is.
Yeah. I'm the same.
Like I am too. I'm very happy
alone.
at home alone.
I'm actually not happy sometimes. Like yesterday I went to...
I gave you an out.
No, I'm not.
He's like, actually.
I drove to Nordstrom Rack yesterday in Burbank, and I was like, "Why am I driving here?" And I realized I just wanted to talk to someone and like have a different experience. I was like, "Why am I trying to fill this void?"
Suburbia.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it is
you
what it
missed
is.
a little bit of family.
Then I drove to Burbank. I was like, "I will never live in Burbank."
I will never settle for Burbank.
It's like the only Krispy Kreme is in Burbank.
No, shout out to Burbank. I'm sure. I don't want to trash Burbank. It's fabulous.
We love you, flappers.
Hey, what's your take on arranged marriages?
Arranged marriages.
Would you get one if?
Like semi-arranged.
I don't know. I think I would trust my parents in terms of like their values, but I would have to be physically attracted to them. And that's my biggest fear is like they meet all of these qualifications, but then if I don't find them attractive, then I'm like, I'm not going to fake it.
Well, then you could say no.
Yeah, you can say no. Yeah.
A lot of it is just based off a checklist. Like,
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't consider it an arranged marriage. I would consider it like a blind date that maybe turns into marriage.
Yeah.
Maybe.
that
Or like
how it's-
matchmaking.
Is that how it's phrased to you guys? Like it's a blind date?
I've never been. My parents don't arrange things for me.
Never once. Wow.
No, there's
Same.
no pressure in my house. My dad doesn't even think I should get married. He thinks it's like he thinks like it's just like pointless in this day and age for me personally. And
Love
like,
your dad.
Yeah, love my
shout out to
dad.
your
Shout out to my dad
Yeah, that's pretty
because
nice.
he's very forward thinking in that regard for us. Like me and my sister, and just like, well, why?
Give me your dad's phone number. I want to talk to him.
Okay, we'll send you that information. He's like, okay, I found someone actually.
What do your parents think?
They stopped asking because I think for them
But they were asking for a minute.
Oh yeah, my mom was like, "Hey, can you prioritize? Are you prioritizing dating?" And I'm like, "No." And she goes, "Can you prioritize dating?"
think
and I'm
about
like,
that?
"No." And she
Oh,
goes,
she actually
"Why?"
asked. That's
And I'm like, they just see that I'm so happy right now that you can't argue with that. If I'm very, very happy, I always tell them it's a matter of when, not if. And I'm social enough where I am gonna meet people. I'm always meeting people.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm not worried. I'm never worried about it. Obviously, they're concerned because they're just like, we just want to be alive to see you get married. Of course, understandable. But at the same time, I think they either stopped asking or lost hope. I don't know, but it's actually nice. We can just. I feel like now we're at a place where I can just be really honest with them, and
yeah.
they're like, yeah, okay.
Being not Indian, do you get the same pressures?
Maybe not. No, I think I've always been kind of the black sheep of my family. Like I always traveled. I went to school out of state. I have never lived in like the same city for more than 5 years. So my parents kind of
Nice.
know I'm a bit of a rebel in that sense.
Yeah.
But I think where I grew up, I know so many girls from my high school who got married, had kids. So I think that kind of like society
Divorced.
pressure. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget that part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think there's like still that stigma of, graduate, get a degree, then get married, then have kids, and then
And start a podcast.
and then start a podcast. Yeah, or be a trad wife. That's the new thing.
Yeah, influencer.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. If you like this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. It's a good segue to the panel question. And I ran this by all of, it's not a dating show. I just want to preface this by saying this is not a dating show. I've had so many
This
people.
is a marriage show.
No, because sometimes
Yeah, now it is. Now I've graduated to marriage show, not dating show.
I'll talk to guests and they just have a total like wrong perception of the show. Like,
Well, it's called Convo Sutra.
but people think it's like a dating show sometimes. They're like, oh, I don't want to talk about dating. I'm like, it's not a dating show. It just comes up. I make clips out of it. So
Yeah.
people just jump to their own conclusion. But this question's
I
not
say
helping.
this is more of like a comedy podcast.
Oh, really?
I mean, I feel like you mostly have comedians or like industry people
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's
I
more
call
like,
it like a talk show.
or talk show.
yeah. It's so funny you say that. I want it to be more like a friends hanging out, but it's more structured like a talk show. We have like guests and
But I get
Yeah.
the friends element too.
Yeah.
all right, here's the question. So again, not a dating show. What's a relationship red flag that people ignore too often? Priya, I'll start with you.
Ooh. I actually read that question wrong. I thought you just meant red flag in general. I don't know. I've been in a relationship in a really long time, so I can't even. I know a red flag for me is cockiness, ego. I cannot be with someone. You can be confident, but if you have an ego to you, I don't care who you are, what you do, where you are in society, what status you are. If you have any type of ego, I can't do it.
How do you know that off the bat?
Yeah, what are the signs and symptoms?
I know
I think
one.
the way they talk about themselves, or
They
even
never ask questions
They
on the
never ask
date.
questions, and
That's like egotistical, like, right? Like self-centered.
yeah, a little bit,
Okay.
or they just think that because of their status, if they're a doctor or whatever, and they make more money, then they are more worthy
Better.
of you, or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Where when I see that, I'm like, ooh, okay, we're not. Because
Yeah.
I know a lot of my friends who are doctors who are very humble, who are very down to earth, but yeah, I think I can't do ego. But I don't know about relationship red flag. What about you?
No, wait. Actually, before we get to my answer, what were you gonna say was the
Red flag.
sign of
Oh,
ego?
just like I can always tell if I'm on a date and they don't ask any questions about me, or I'll even prompt a question of like, "So, do you have siblings?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, I have 3."
And then that's it.
That's
and
it.
they're like,
Yeah,
what,
it's like,
what about
you're
you?
not gonna ask if I have siblings.
By the way, that's dating 101 for guys.
Yeah.
I know. Like, you just ask the girl 1,000 questions.
yes.
And I'm always like, if I'm on a date, it's been so long, but I'm always like, just keep asking her questions. And then at the end, she's like, we had a great conversation. I'm thinking, I didn't say anything.
She's like, perfect. I got what I needed from this.
Yeah.
But that's a dating trick that guys, if you're out there,
Except for their age. Don't ask their age.
I don't mind.
No, I'm just kidding.
Best we know.
Or if a girl, do you freak out if a girl asks your astrology side? I feel like that's
No.
a very LA thing.
It is a very LA thing.
and guys are
has
like,
to
do
be
not
known.
ask me
It has
that.
to be
people
known.
have asked me that recently. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has
It's
to
a
be
big,
asked.
It's a big thing. And guys also are intimidated. They're like, are you going to judge me based off when I was born? And I'm like, I'm not that.
I
type of
say no,
person.
and then I hear it, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
We're
deal
not
breaker. That's a deal
compatible.
breaker for me. Sorry, you said Gemini.
I was at a, that's funny.
It is Gemini season right now.
Yeah, it is.
Beware.
I was at a
Yeah.
party and this girl goes, "Oh, I know signs." It's like, "What's your sign?" I go, "I'm a Leo." She goes, "Oh, you like the spotlight?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "No kidding. That's like the common thing you can read out of like a Reader's Digest."
Yeah.
That was her
Right.
big thing.
And it's more complex than that. Like when you look at like your full chart and like all the different planets.
Oh, what
and
time were you
houses.
born?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that meme of like a guy asking his mom, what time was I born? And the mom's like, get
Stay
away from her.
Yeah.
What's your thing?
It's like generally, I think I have two answers and they're almost like at odds with each other. So the first one, I think the small things that like you don't like or make you uncomfortable in the beginning, but you kind of brush off because it's like, oh, it's a one-off, or like, you know, you don't have enough context to it and there's more good than bad in the beginning. I feel like that's always the thing that ends up becoming like the main issue in the relationship. Like, oh, they keep showing up late to the date, or they're not planning dates, or they're bad at communication. Like, oh, they take so long to text me back. Or, like these small things that you're like, okay, I can overlook it.
Yeah, what if he's busy? Or what if this?
Right.
Or
And then
what
long term,
that?
it's like, no, they're not thoughtful. They're not that into you. They're not romantic, or like they're a bad communicator. And it does become like this thing that like plagues the relationship, like the first red flag you see.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
and you overlook
communication,
it.
probably.
I really think so. Yeah.
And they compound and it gets worse.
It gets way worse because like the fact that when they were on their best behavior, you saw that glimpse of it, like they were showing you and you chose to ignore it, because we give grace to people. It's like very
Yes.
human to be like, well, of course they had a bad day or they're late or.
Or I
Yeah.
feel like in the beginning, let's say they are communicative and then it dies down. I feel like there's a part of guys that like the chase of it. They like the
course.
chase of like, ooh, can I get this girl? Can I get this girl? And then when you're finally like, yeah, let's do it. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait a
Hold
second.
on, wait a second.
Yeah.
Why did I just get her so fast? Is no one else chasing her? Like what? So it's like this like
Psychological.
weird game that you're playing, because I'm very much like, let's go deep in. Like I'll fall straight. Like let's jump right in and let's go. But then when it dies down, you're just like, okay,
Swim back to shore.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, as a guy, and I've said this in season 1 of this podcast, like you choose women who choose you. And if I don't feel that reciprocation from the women, then I'm like, I'm out. I'm
That's
not gonna.
you though. That's not most men.
See,
I don't think so.
I don't want to be like a simp dude. That's my biggest fear. Some guy who's like, oh, please, I can't wait for you to text me back. Like, F that. I'm not going to be that dude.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's a difference between like neediness and like leadership. Because you can also be like,
Leadership, yes.
I like
I'm a
this
leader.
relationship and I like this girl. And let's like,
Yeah.
if you don't like
Taking a
me, then okay,
stance.
goodbye. But like, okay, you like me too? Okay, I'm confident that like, and where this is headed and I can control myself.
Taking notes for your singles event tomorrow. I'm a leader.
Yes.
I'm confident. What
One
color are
of the
you?
event? That's awesome.
I take charge.
I'm a Leo.
I'm a Leo.
Most importantly. The other red flag
Oh, a
is,
lot of red
I
flags.
have another one that's like
There's a lot of
slightly
red
different,
flags.
which is like when you actually don't have any conflict or arguing for like the first 3-6 months and you're like, oh, we never fight, we're so good. Or like, or even for years, I'll know couples will say like, we almost never argue. It's like one of you is being dishonest and is just kind of coasting through the relationship, or both of you are not being very like real with each other, and you don't feel comfortable to like voice your own needs.
Yeah.
Because I see that one a lot. Like someone's very passive in the relationship and they're just kind of existing. And so you think the relationship's going great, but actually like deep down they're hiding that like,
Or they're
we'll
just
see,
like,
it
oh,
might just be,
I found someone, so let me not say anything.
yeah, people pleasing. Maybe there's that too, but then it's like, are you being honest? Like, can you really get deep with people if you don't?
That
conflict?
segues to my red flag, actually, is
Okay.
how someone resolves conflict or how someone approaches like
Yeah.
the hard questions. Because I was in a relationship for 8 or 9 years,
Okay.
and I noticed he burned a lot of bridges socially, work-wise. Like if it wasn't his way, it was a highway.
We never dated, by the way. Not talking about me.
Darren's like, oh my God, is that me?
Describing me.
No, but and like we would have social circles where I got along with a lot of, the girlfriends of his friends. But then when he got in a fight with that guy, I wasn't allowed to talk to his girlfriend or be friends with him. So I think that's a big red flag for me, is like if they burn bridges and they can't admit faults or
Repair.
meet you in the middle. Yeah. Or like, I had brought up, like, would you ever be interested in couples therapy? And again, we weren't like just dating. We were like 8 years in.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. Yeah. And I think I also was like avoiding conflict, and I was like, no, I'll just stay and make it work. But finally I was like, this is not healthy. So,
Wow.
so how you avoid conflict is a big red flag for me.
Yeah.
My answer is a bit controversial, and I'm ready for the smoke. When she has too many guy friends,
Or any partner
what if
has
they're
too many
gay?
opposite gender friends, you mean?
how do I know if they're gay?
Like if you have too many female friends, or if she like
Happy-
it goes
happy
both
Pride,
ways,
by the
right?
way.
It's not just one way.
I don't have female friends.
Okay, no, but you're saying it's both ways. When the person has too many opposite gender.
I don't trust guys in general. And I'm sure.
What if she has a lot of guy friends who are all married?
See,
I have a ton of guy friends, but like the married ones, they always like fall off a little bit.
And you shouldn't be that close to.
Yeah, because then now you have to be friends with a couple.
that's funny you said that, because actually I didn't think about that, because I went to the film festival thing with Chandni, Tarek, right? She's married though, so I felt like, but I would never have gone with her. She had a boyfriend, but because she's married, she's got a kid. I was like, oh, this is totally safe. But
And it was for like a networking business
which is
opportunity.
like a fun
or-
thing,
Okay.
like a fun thing. But I would definitely not have gone if she had a boyfriend.
But everyone has their own boundaries. I don't know if I want my husband trapped staying around film festivals with other women. I'm sorry. You don't need. You can go by yourself and watch the movie. I go to movies alone too.
Or,
well, she had a baby too.
What? Oh, so I took your answer.
No, it's
I
fine.
amplified it, but now
Yeah.
it's wrong. But,
But
you
now
have
you-
a
yeah, you're
hypocritical
the girl with a
example.
lot of guy friends.
Wait a
though.
second.
Yeah, you're the guy
And
friend to a
Chandni's
girl who has a lot of
amazing.
guy
So it's
friends.
not
No,
a
she's
knock
amazing,
on
and-
Chandni,
and-
but it's a knock on you.
No, it's
because you're
not.
being a hypocrite.
I'm a total hypocrite. I'm not denying that. If it serves me in my best
I was like, give me the
interest.
smoke. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
And also-
I want to change my red
But I
flag
also
answer.
think
My red flag is Tarun Shetty.
red flag is Tarun
Get me on the
for
show.
No, and also 𝐬𝐿𝐫𝐫𝐿, who's like a model in Texas. She's married with kids, and I talk to her all the time on the phone. So I feel like, I don't know, for me, I feel like I'm more comfortable like having those relationships, knowing they're in marriages and stuff. I wouldn't hang out with someone if they had a boyfriend.
So if your girlfriend had a lot of married guy friends, like who she's known
Like,
forever.
I'm close with a lot of
Yeah, that's cool.
guy friends, but they're all married. But now, like, I'm friends. I mean, I'm friends with a couple.
I'm cool with that, but after hearing your answer, maybe I'm not. I'm not cool with that. Maybe that's actually a bad thing. Maybe they'll
I
start
think gay
cheating.
guy friends are different though.
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
Because they're like one of the girlies.
I know they are. They're awesome. They're the best.
Yes.
Should I become gay to have like more like female friends?
Totally.
Why is that? Is the gay?
Become gay?
Because
That's
we're both,
yeah, that's how-
we're both into men. We both want to talk about dating men.
Is that what it is? Are you being
Maybe
serious?
a little bit. I mean, I prefer gay men to straight men in general.
As friends?
Yeah, as friends. Yeah, as friends.
they're
Yeah,
so
as
fun.
a dating, I'm like, I couldn't date a bi guy.
I just feel like there's a little bit more emotional intelligence. I feel like they're allowed to be a little bit more vulnerable. I think by especially the ones who have come out, it takes like a lot of like bravery and vulnerability that, I think a lot of people in general struggle with being honest with themselves. So
Yeah.
And we live in a city where you're allowed to be
Yeah,
whoever
here it's a
you
little bit less
want,
brave,
love
I
whoever you want.
guess,
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
in the community, it's very brave, or like in other ethnic minorities to come out is still pretty big deal, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and there's a guy named Sachin Bhatt who's been in the podcast a bunch of times, and like
Love.
Yeah,
I will-
he's great. He's awesome.
I will totally be friends with Sachin, and I feel I'm more comfortable with him, even though we don't hang out, versus my comic friends sometimes who are like just straight bro dudes. I don't know what it is because there's more like maybe because I'm like more metro, I guess. I don't
And
know.
he's so smart.
Yeah, he's smart, intelligent dude.
So that's your biggest relationship red flag.
Yes.
Is because you think
It's not my biggest one. I have many red flags. But I just give you one.
okay, wait. Because specifically you think that it shows like she wants attention from a lot of different men?
I just feel like
Or is it a bad like sense of judgment?
I feel like you can wear down a woman, and there's gonna be a point where our relationship is gonna be tenuous at some point or another. And some dude, Chris has been here for me, like he gets me more, and there's that moment of weakness.
But you could do that with a stranger. And if you're having a bad time and if you're the kind of person who's going to lean on other men or women.
A stranger's not around your girlfriend once a week, twice a week. But if you have she has like a best friend who's a guy, like he's always there. Like, well, he always gets me. He's there.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the guy's intention is. It's like, well, we're out. Let's see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? That moment.
What
of
if he's
weakness,
not good looking at all?
It doesn't matter.
That's such a good one.
I don't think.
It was
I think it matters.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it
yeah.
matters.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes,
Call him in
yeah.
the middle of the night.
we can disagree on this. I feel like women are more loyal to their feelings versus like you said, looks or something. If he can like stimulate her emotionally, and I don't know, I'm not a female, but I'm just guessing here. If he can somehow like have that connection with her in that moment of time, like it's game over for me. Like,
No, I don't think so. Because she's also loyal to her feelings to you, right? And like
but-
women are in general, I think,
but like you
less
said,
likely to cheat, right?
Also, different people play different roles in people's lives. So you can't have one friend that's gonna like fulfill all your needs. I go to different friends when I want to talk about different things because they're all in different phases of life. So I think that's also
but
important.
shouldn't that be your boyfriend who you talk to?
That's the thing, though.
But you're not
I think-
physically
I
attracted
think
to
there's
them.
there's so many healing conversations that you can have with other people that they've experienced than the person you're dating. Like, of course, yeah, share it, but I feel like when you're going through something or whatever, I think there's different people serve different roles for that.
Yeah.
I also see the male's like perspective, and it's like you're never just friends with a
Also,
girl
look-
as a straight man.
I don't think that's true. I don't.
I
think
would
that's
say
true.
for
I'm gonna
most-
like super push back on that one.
I don't know, because
Yeah.
I've had some guy friends who I was always like friends with, but I think if you opened that door of possibility to dating, they would probably take it.
Well, here's the thing.
Absolutely.
I don't think. I don't think so.
Yes.
I actually
No
don't think
way.
so.
Okay.
I think there's some, and I do think it depends on also like the girl's energy and like what the
Jazz,
basis
half
of their
your-
friendship is.
Half your guy friends want to sleep with you.
That's not
And
true.
you've- and
No,
you've
but
put
you know
them
what,
in the
though?
friend
by
zone.
the way.
I will say
Maybe
though,
some of my newer guy friends.
there's going to always be there's different levels of attraction, right? Like just because you could be
Thanks.
physically attracted to somebody,
Yes.
doesn't necessarily mean that you like.
Yeah.
There's physical attraction, there's emotional attraction, there's sexual attraction. So just because you are friends with someone who's attractive doesn't mean that you want to sleep with them or you're going to sleep with them. You can think that they're pretty or handsome or
Objectively,
whatever,
sure.
and you can still have that relationship, but it doesn't necessarily. It depends on how you act on it. Correct?
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of attractive guy friends. Does that mean that we're going to sleep with all of them? No, but there is always going to be some sort of level of attraction, right? Even when you're out somewhere and it's like a boyfriend and girlfriend and they're like, are you looking at some other girl? It's like, you can be looking at another girl, but you're not going to do anything about it, but you can notice that someone else looks good.
And actually, Tarun, like, you know, in your case, right, because you're saying women are more emotionally driven. Maybe that's true. I could agree with that. But you work with a lot of really beautiful models in this, and you know, are talking to women constantly. And you also are like, I can find someone objectively attractive, but doesn't mean I actually want to hook up with them.
Exactly.
Because I think
I'll hook up with them.
that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Yesterday, when at the Nordstrom's rack in Burbank, I definitely would have rather hooked up with a model in my apartment.
But not your friends. I mean, not all of them, especially the married.
Most of them. You'd call me at the right time of day.
Hilarious.
You missed your window.
I also okay, thanks. I also think there is some projection happening, because it is like the type of person who would think that about their partner is the type of person who has those thoughts. Which you just validated.
But
that.
would you trust your partner if you had a lot of female friends?
I would wonder if he was straight. But I would, you know,
or if they were straight women or like straight pretty women, I wouldn't.
I've gone out.
Thank you,
I
Tatum.
resent that though, because like I have so many straight male friends, and like there's sometimes their partner will be like, who's this Jasmine? It's like, if I wanted your boyfriend, I would try to go get him, but I don't want him, you know? Like, we're friends. And then eventually people come around. It also is how you behave. If I acted all like affectionate and gross and like
arm and stuff,
messaging
like
too much,
of course,
then it's like, oh, well, maybe she has a reason. It's not just like, well, they're just friends. It's like you have to have like a certain level of respect once there's a new partner in the picture.
And also for me, it's like if I know a guy's dating a girl, I'll text the girl. I'll be like, hey, let's be friends so that we can develop this level of trust that I'm not trying to like.
I'll hang out with both of
your
them.
dude.
I think it's an instinctual, like trust your gut. When you have an issue, like an iffy feeling, then it's probably
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't believe in absolute
not
statements.
wrong.
I don't believe in absolute statements.
Yeah.
But also, I guess I'm also coming from a place of like, where it did happen to me, where like twice, where like I had these friends.
Sorry.
No, thank you. I had a girlfriend and like she was like, oh, he's my guy friend. Nothing's gonna happen. And then something did happen. And I was like, why didn't I just follow my instincts?
Or I say like hang out with them all together.
Yeah.
Right? Hang out with them, see what the vibe is, and then if that's because I always do that too. I'm like, let's all hang out together.
But then you come across as like a jealous dude, like, oh, I don't like that dude.
It should also be on your partner. So if you're getting jealous and suspicious, it's for probably good reason.
Yeah.
If they're excluding you or they're like secretive and they're not like, oh, come hang. Let's go watch a movie with John. Let's go, right? Like,
What do you feel about checking text messages?
Thank you, Tatum.
It's fine.
Yeah.
What do you mean like checking theirs?
I think if you're in a relationship and like they say like don't check your partner's text messages, you know,
I think
but
if
I
you
check
feel
their
the,
WhatsApp. That's where you really
if
know.
you feel the need to check their messages, that's
then
a
you
red
already
flag.
have the
Yes
That's
and
a
no. Maybe you've been cheated on before. Maybe you're just like a naturally paranoid
Do you
person.
check text messages?
I'll do a random audit. It's not constant. If I'm in the
random
mood,
audit.
I'll just sometimes be like, oh, let me see your phone.
Yeah.
And if they're like, wait, what?
Look at Priya's face.
You know?
No, it's just that I actually, well,
I'm surprised you even
in college.
asked.
I did in college. I
just be like,
did
give
check,
it.
and it was like he was texting another girl.
See?
But it was I had an instinct to do that. Otherwise, if I didn't have the instinct, I wouldn't. But I had an instinct to be like,
Listen
wait
to
a
what
minute.
we're saying. Your instinct says everything. It's your compass in relationships.
If you really pay attention to your gut, I think so. I mean, but I don't know. I'm not like big on it, but I just think I reserve the right to conduct an audit. And, you know, you don't want people, well, now it's here on this video, but you don't want people to be too wise to the fact that you might be doing that, because then they'll hide things and be more proactive if you're smart. But
Well, you have a burner phone, first of all.
or like change
Yes,
the
have a
name.
burner
You're like, let me
phone.
take a photo, and instead of the photo, you're like, let's check.
You guys, amateur hour is over. First of all, watch and just watch. And remember, it's only 4 numbers. You'll get it.
Jasmine knows everyone's PIN number.
I do.
Also.
I like to go
watch
through
out
it.
for the.
Since
watch
I was
out.
little, like people would leave their phone, and I would just like go through it, like random, like workers, construction we'd have at the house or something.
Should I get a password on my phone?
Priya, your bank and stuff, like your email.
Here's my thing. If I'm in the
like a
moment and I want to
security
take a video real quick, I just want to like and then just like take a like. I don't want to do
Android, I can just swipe up, and now I'm on.
I don't do the Face ID. I don't do anything. I just want to. Yeah. So I
Do you have
no
the same password for every account?
Yes, I do.
It's very
Does
easy
the
to
password end in
breach.
1, 2, 3?
Priya, no.
Well, no, you know,
Shout it out
you
here
know
in the
how with
podcast.
Apple, it's like you have to keep changing it. So now I'll change it to something like completely opposite of just like of what I am. So it's like death or something like that. And it's like you will never guess that that was my.
I once broke up with a girl when she was going through my Facebook because I was messaging a friend. She thought I was messaging. And what? Why?
What's wrong with that?
She was going through my computer, my Facebook messages.
Well, what were you doing on your Facebook message?
Nothing. Nothing was happening. That's why I was like,
You
what?
reserve the right to not be in that relationship if you feel like that's.
Shouldn't you ask me, hey, I want to go through your messages, show me, versus when I'm in the shower, I go through my messages. So I was just
Yeah,
like,
that's pretty invasive.
Did she find anything?
nothing. She found nothing. But I was pissed, and I was like, I actually threw out of my apartment that day because I was like, this is
Did you
ridiculous.
unfriend her?
It was the beginning of the end there, which is fine. I mean, she was a cool person, but I felt like there was some huge trust issues. And I just gotta have total trust with
But it's so interesting. Like you have major trust issues.
I
because
know.
You have been cheated on twice.
Yeah, so that's why I need that trust thing.
So, but how can you just give blind trust? Trust but verify. I've said this before. I trust but verify. I'm like,
Fine.
like you can't just like people are like, oh, you should trust your partner. Why?
At least you ask for an audit. Have some communication skills.
Sometimes it's asked. I reserve the right. I do it up. I reserve the right. Just like when a restaurant reserves the right to refuse. Reserves the right to refuse
We need to get
service.
you a badge.
I'm in some like legal meeting here.
I like have like a waiver, like when you've entered
Yeah.
the relationship.
Guys, check out her singles and her next singles event.
Check it out. It's non-toxic dating for daisies.
Remember
This is why I'm
passcodes?
alone. It's not why you'll be
Reserve the
alone.
right.
Yes. Have your DMs out and ready for her to
Jazz
view.
will look through your phone.
Just get the passcode.
Jazz auntie.
Just stare.
That's
Jazz
funny.
madam.
Stare.
Jasmine.
I mean, I think it's such a red flag if you've been dating for a while. If the person is like very cagey with their phone,
Yeah, then they have something to
Yeah.
hide.
because like then sometimes that's when you want to look because you're like, why do you always have to like
Mm-hmm.
or like face down?
Yeah.
Or face down. You're like.
I know
And
someone who.
I've never even been cheated on, to my knowledge, which is the funny thing. But
your
that's
knowledge.
because to my knowledge, and that's why I do an audit.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love relationship jazz versus.
meaning,
No, I mean, this is like. This is
I'm single right now.
no, but this is closer to your natural personality that I know. Like, I love this unabashed jazz.
Yeah, it's great.
I had too much coffee today.
So what are the red flags here? So we have a lot of red flags. So basically, humans are not perfect. I think that's the
Yeah. What's a green flag? What's a great green
Thank
flag?
you,
Let's
Tatum.
focus on the positives.
Yeah, she's uplifting it actually, and Priya too. Priya uplifts.
Yeah,
Priya
I
does
try.
that.
Priya
try.
brings it. Yeah.
What's a green flag? Then we'll wrap
What's
up.
your number one green flag?
Oh, I wanted to hear you guys' first. I don't know mine yet.
Sense of humor. And I'm not talking about like you have to go and perform stand up. You have to learn how to laugh through life, laugh through your problems, and have a good outlook on problem solving and learn how to laugh at yourself too, because nothing is too serious. And if you can't do that, then you got to learn how to play. It's be playful, be silly. I think that's very key for me. Like I once was dating a guy who he had everything. He was rich and handsome and smart, family-oriented, kind, but he just didn't have a sense of humor.
Where's he
And
at
that was-
now?
Yeah.
He lives next to Tom Brady.
Let me see.
So
Let me see
he's
his text messages.
No, he's
I don't
married.
even
He's
need to see
married with
it.
a kid. And I ran him to a wedding, and I was like, "Hey!" And it was really awkward.
But he just didn't smile back or laugh.
We had a nice conversation, but it was, and he even called it. He was like, I'm not funny. And I was like, I can't carry this for both of us. It needs to, you have to, and I laugh at everything. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's not
same.
even hard to make me laugh, but you just have to be playful and silly.
A little goofy.
Goofiness. That's mine.
Especially for the hard times in life. Like be
Life's
able to
only
laugh
going to
about it
get
later.
harder.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to learn how to just, laugh at everything.
What's your green flag?
Actually, that's a big one for me because I'm also very like quick to laugh at myself, laugh at everything. So, and if you can't make me laugh, like I laugh at, I watch the dumbest things and I laugh. So it's
Same.
like you have failed and you're probably very boring, But I also think resilience. I like someone who like is not easily impacted by things that are going on in their life and like can hold steady and like make decisions under stress, whatever. I like a strong kind of leadership quality in that regard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are both describing me. I mean, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you are playful. And
I'm
you are
actually
resilient.
not. I'm very serious and stoic sometimes. What's your green flag? Have you thought about
My
it?
green flag. The first one comes up as like all of like the opposites of the red flag. So someone who's like pretty faithful, I guess, in terms
Yeah.
of like honesty. I love a guy who has like strong family values. Just in terms of like the way I was raised, I loved having dinner with my family, like those simple things. And then also someone who's adventurous, like someone who likes to travel. Because I think if you don't travel with someone, then you don't grow with them either. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. Or like, there's a lot of people who really just like to stay in their place. And I think you can learn a lot about someone when you travel with them.
Yeah.
Like if they get lost,
absolutely.
if there's like something like a mishap or how they engage with other cultures, like you can really tell if that's like compatible or not.
How they speak to a waiter.
Yes.
How they
I was
yeah.
a waitress for a very long time.
Yeah, that's important.
I can't imagine you as a waiter.
Really?
I can imagine you as like a bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was not a bartender. I would have been a terrible bartender because I drank so much. I was like,
You drink them out of business.
yeah, and I would like honestly, I would like make the drink wrong on accident, so I could just like pound one back. We're sober now, which is great.
Okay.
But my parents owned restaurants, so I was literally a hostess at like 12. My dad made me be a dishwasher, a food expo, and then I was waitressing by the time I was like 13, 14. I just couldn't serve alcohol then.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, the family values, I got this stripper's phone number a couple weeks ago, and she lived, why are you looking at me like that?
That's not where I expected the story to go.
Yeah.
Family values? Which is fine. You can be a stripper. No, you can be a stripper and have family
I
values.
go, where do you live? And she goes, I live in a van. And so, yeah, exactly. And people were like, oh, dude, she's a mess. And I was like, well, you know, am I judging her too much because she lives in a van? And then I was like, well, is it because she's attractive? I'm telling you, I was trying not to judge it. And then,
it's just funny the way that
and then I
stories
ended up
unfold.
not going to her parking lot, wherever she lived. And I was like, you know, let's just cut this now.
That's why you went to Burbank.
Penthouse parking spot.
No, but the family
Well,
values
where
I've
did you
heard.
meet? At a strip club?
Yeah, I met her at a strip club. I
feel
was
like-
performing at a strip club, by the way. I was performing. I don't want to say I was at a strip club. I was performing at a strip club and I met her
What
there.
does that have to do with family values?
Well, normally
Daddy
Indians
issues?
or Indians were like, oh, her parents are doctors and lawyers, or they come from money. They went to school, and this girl was clearly a train wreck. I felt like, and there were some issues.
Struggling.
Yeah, struggling, and I was like, well, she seemed like a cool person just talking to her, and I was like, am I judging her prematurely? And I did judge her, and then I just cut it off. I was like, she's gonna like end up stealing my mom's jewelry from my house.
I think maybe it's also like a power imbalance. Like,
Yeah.
because you have like so much more power in the relationship. Like, I guess that would make me pause a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like you could control everything. Oh, now I've given you a place to stay, or you could go back to the van and like.
Oh,
Yeah,
which again,
it's
there's
complicated.
Nothing wrong with
But she could still be
lifestyle.
family oriented.
Yeah,
She
but
just
she
doesn't ha-
probably was raised with like not family values, or you know, there's a lot of people who don't have that, and then they have to like fend for themselves, or
People reach hard times. And
yeah.
Thank you. I should call her.
At
Let's
least she
text
has
her right now.
Yeah, text her.
I mean, I'm so
Have her come
open-minded
over.
Hey,
about
what's
that
up?
because
Hey, sorry to interrupt. Guys, if you like the show, please consider joining our Patreon. Support us so we can make more great content for you. Thanks. I think you're really good at this matchmaking stuff.
I'm excited for your little event.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
can't
be
wait to
great.
show up.
tech founder, Seema auntie, podcaster.
Yeah. My green flag's honesty, by the way.
Honesty.
If I just know like they're there for me and I can, again, the
Like
trust thing.
reliable.
Reliable, trustworthy, but they got to have my back. I'm too trustworthy sometimes. If a girl like shows something, I'll be like, right away, I'll be like, oh, I have to help her. And my friend's like, dude, why are you helping her? She hasn't done anything. She hasn't proven herself to you. Anyways, that's my own baggage.
Hence the stripper.
Hey, we should get out of here. Tatum, thanks for coming on finally. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yes, this was fun.
What do you want to plug?
Let's see.
Where can we find you too?
Yeah, you can find me at Senorita Fancy Pants. It's a very professional name.
Nice.
Not on LinkedIn. And let's see. Oh, I booked a feature film that
Congrats.
starts shooting in Colorado.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Yes, I'm
That's
excited.
awesome.
It's called The Let Go. So stay tuned for that, I guess. But yeah, follow for comedy shows. You can just find me on Instagram.
Cool.
Nice. You can find me at Mehta on Instagram and Priya.Mehta on TikTok.
You guys can find me at Hot Chai Pod on YouTube primarily, but also Instagram and TikTok.
And you can find me at Tarun Shetty. And also follow us at the Convo Sutra. Ladies, thank you,
you.
everybody.
Thank you
Cheers.
so
We're all
much.
going to
This
be
was awesome.
married after your singles
Except
event.
me. Staying in the game.
I'm gonna try to go to it. I'm gonna try to pop
You
in.
are going.
I'm gonna try and hook
told
you up
everybody.
with
Not from
someone.
2 to
I'm gonna
6.
play-
That's way too long.
Go at 3. Come at 3.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. We will see you next week. Take care. Thanks, Tatum.
We did it.
Awesome.